Hi. So I'm using my new selfie stick that I've ordered, and I hope that the shakiness of the camera is, not as much as it was before. And it has a Bluetooth button, so you won't see me, like my hand coming here or something like that. So that's a plus. And yeah, if I go out and if I decide to shoot, I can, just carry the selfie stick so that it will be easier to hold the phone and I won't be scared that I'm gonna drop the phone or anything like that. So, update about the book. I am almost halfway into the book, and she has, divorced her second husband, and she is kind of on the process of in the process of finding a third one. Like, this other guy, this singer called Mick Riva or something like that, he is interested in her, and she so basically after the divorce her entire career is ruined by the guy, and she is dropped by the producing house, and she decides to go to France and like do movies over there, and after that she becomes famous again. Like, it becomes the movie becomes a hit and she's famous again. And so I am at that point. I am planning to finish it by today, and we'll see how it ends. So far it's like a 5-star read for me. And yeah.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper
So, time for lunch. This is called masala maggi, and you just, fry onions and tomato and put some spices, veggies, and put the maggi in and cook it. So, easy peasy. Yeah, it looks like this. Nice, no? So, I had lunch, and now I'm gonna take a nap for a while. And I am 220 pages into the book, and so far I'm really liking it. So I'll put a spoiler tag over here because I really want to talk about it. Evelyn called up Ruby, her old friend who had married Evelyn's ex-husband Don, and they had a talk about something. And then Ruby Riley was like, you didn't warn me about it. And Evelyn is like, what? Then Ruby says, about Don hitting his wife. Like, the fact that Don used to hit you and that thing. So Evelyn is like, did he hit you? And Ruby is like, nothing some pancake makeup and long sleeves wouldn't cover up. And here are two women, two such powerful women, and they are talking such proudly about being hit by people. And it was so normalized during those times. Even now, like, people who go through such trauma, such abusive situations, it is so normalized to them that they feel that it is just some inconvenience that they have to face to protect the marriage or the relationship or something like that. And Evelyn was like, she was thinking, I wish I had spoken up about Don hitting me when it was happening, because I could have saved Ruby. So, this is why we need to speak up. This is why I understand that people who are in abusive situations, they are like, the way they have been molded into the situation and all that, like ages and ages of gaslighting and manipulation and all that stuff. So it's difficult for them to speak up, but it's important to speak up, because so that the cycle of abuse does not continue on. And I just wanted to talk about it, so I hope the spoiler tag will be over now. So yeah, I will take a nap and then I'll get up in the evening and read. I have around 150 something pages left, so I'm hoping to get it done by today. Bye. So I finished Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I have been crying like a baby. The ending, I mean, not just the ending, the last 75 pages were like brutal. Like, it killed me. And I can't talk about anything, but the thing is, so Evelyn, she had a secret love of her life, and but most of her marriages were marriage of convenience or something like that. But out of one of them, the marriage with Harry Cameron, it was like the sweetest, the most beautiful of like all her marriages. I mean, if you don't consider her a secret relationship with the other person. So you see, I am being so vague here because I am trying to avoid spoilers. Let me see, do I have itis? No, I don't have itis. Anyway, I was like, I've been crying and letting the tears dry and not wiping them away. So yeah, anyway, I am disgusting right now. So, and when like something happened and I was like, oh my god, and then things kept happening and I was like, I can't take it, like I can't take any more of this. And so a person dies and Evelyn is like heartbroken, and then another person dies, and I mean, and the thing is, what I can mention is that the last husband that Evelyn had, he was also very sweet. And Connor, Evelyn's daughter, she had this like amazing, beautiful relationship with the guy, and it like broke my heart, like at the end when the guy died and all that stuff. Like, I mean, she was the last of her husbands, and Evelyn didn't get married after that. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm not making any sense because right now my mind is like completely in jumbles, and I just want to read. Like, I don't know. The book ended so perfectly. Like, I don't want a sequel, but I just want to go back and start reading it again. That's what I want to do. And so this is part 2 of the vlog. I have finished the first book. The second book is gonna come on Monday, and then I'm gonna start start reading the second book. So I will see you guys around. Like, I'm not gonna vlog tomorrow because what is the point? I will start vlogging after I get the book. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Uh, so let me collect my thoughts. Give me a few minutes. I will kind of form something coherent in that time, and then I'll tell you what are my thoughts on this book, because so far it has been like incoherent babbling about how great the book is and how sad and heartbreaking it is. I mean, take a shot every time I say heartbreaking. Okay, this is, yeah, this is fine now. Every time I say heartbreaking, take a shot and you'll be like admitted for alcohol poisoning or something like that. So I will come back to you, and I will tell you, what are my thoughts about this book. I mean, 5 stars. There's no, question about it. It's undeniable, 5 stars. But yeah, like I'll tell you, like what I thought about this book and how it made me. I mean, you guys know how it made me feel, but something coherent. Hi. I'm saying hi as if I haven't just finished recording the previous clip. So yeah, um, let's talk about Evelyn Hugo. This is the first 5 star of the year for me, and I am really happy that I finally read this for the video. I mean, the only con about this book is that the font is tiny, like microscopic. Like, I am an old lady, I can't read tiny fonts. And this book had me, like, when I got this book I was like so excited that I was gonna read Evelyn Hugo, and then I opened it and I was like, I'm fucked. So I finally read it, I finished it today, and I cried like a baby, which I mentioned in the previous clip. So let me tell you what are my thoughts. The thoughts are that it does deserve to be, on the higher end of the Goodreads rating scale. And it had something 4.5 or something like that rating. And number of ratings also, like number of people who rated this book, that was also quite high. So it's very difficult, like, because I mean, it means that a lot of people rated it 5 stars, otherwise it won't have that rating. And I know that, Goodreads ratings are just popularity thing, like it's not something like, like, just because it has a high rating means it's a good book. It's not that, like, books can't be rated like that. But still, I mean, the fact that so many people like this book, and I have seen, I mean, a diverse, array of people loving this book, not just liking this book, loving this book. And I feel like it deserves it. Like, it has that, universal appeal of a woman, like, started from the bottom and now we are on top. That kind of a thing. Like a woman fighting tooth and nails to, like, get her position in society. And she is not the ideal, image of what a woman should be or something like that. Like, she is hot and she realizes that she is hot, and she, like, weaponizes that thing and uses it to her own advantage. And I think that is something that will feel very appealing to a lot of people, because we all see, people being honorable and, like, sacrificing and all that kind of great qualities that are seen in women usually. But this is the first time. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, that Evelyn is not, a very idealistic person. She is ruthless and she is mean and she backstabs people, she uses people a lot, but she doesn't pretend to be someone else. Like, the only sphere where she pretend, the only domain in her life where she pretends to be someone else, it costs her so much, because she is in love with a person and she can't, tell the world that, like, I'm in love with this person and this is the love of my life and I want to be with this person. And because of that she has to, cover up a lot of things, and she has to, like, kind of compromise who she is as a person because of that. And because of that she loses that person. And if I want to talk about the writing is simple, very simple. Like, it's not, it doesn't have any flowery prose or anything, but it's powerful, it's impactful. Like, when I think it's there in the vlog, like, I was reading and it was going well, and then suddenly this one line came and I was like, I mean, I can't, I just, like, I can't even. So that's how the writing is. Like, you'll be reading, and then suddenly there will be this one line said very casually, and you'll be like, fuck, like, I never thought of it this way. For example, there's this one line about, intimacy. Intimacy is not sex. Intimacy is, like, telling someone, showing someone the true self or something like that. So it sounds like very, like, I mean, what is it called? It sounds very, cheesy and very, like, something that everyone says or something like that. But the way it was said in the book, the context in which it was said, That made the line sound so powerful instead of, cringy and cheesy. So yeah, that is my like, you know what I feel about the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is part 2. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.